Il est 7h20.
It's 7 o'clock. I'm calling the meeting to order. A motion to adopt the agenda would be in order. Moved by Hector, seconded by Carl. All in favor, say aye. Against? Carried. Welcome. At the beginning of this regular meeting, I'd like to take a few minutes to mention that this is the 250th anniversary of Clare. This is a remarkable occasion that deserves to be celebrated. Since the founding in 1868, we have maintained close connections with fishing, our language, music, and our vibrant culture. Now, in 2018, the municipality is proud of its history and the numerous community interveners like the University of St. Anne, the Acadian Festival, and La Baie en Joie, who continue to fashion our heritage. These contributions and many others in the past and the present make our community a place where it is good to live and which is at the origin of the joie de vivre of our residents. I am hoping that this year, in recognition of our 250th anniversary, the municipality, in collaboration with the Acadian Festival of Clare and the Société Acadienne de Clare, has organized a number of events in which I encourage you to participate with pride and to have fun. Yeah, on behalf of the Municipal Council of Clare, I wish you a happy 250th, and as part of this celebration, we will be presenting a short theater, a short play presented by, directed by Anne Leblanc. This is an important play that will be shown here in, it's the Oath of Allegiance of Solomon Maillet. This will be here in the municipality, and we are returning 250 years in the past, and I will ask the councillors to take their seats among the audience.
(1768)
1768, that grand prix, Antoine Solomon Maillet is preparing himself to make a decision which will affect his family forever. The play will be in the original French.
Belle journée pour faire chauffer des hâtes de haut. Oh, les draps de lit avons chauffé vraiment bonnes. Oh, mais qu'est-ce qu'on est, Solomon? Y a-t-il de quoi qui t'embarrasse? Y a-t-il de quoi qui va point bonne?
Marguerite, mon nom c'est Antoine Solomon Maillet. Je suis un Acadien. Mais ici, là, à Grand-Pré, puis dans les alentours, là, je sens comme si que je suis point voulu.
Oui, j'ai les mêmes sentiments, moi, tout. Même si on est dans 1768 et que la déportation est finie, notre chenou est perdu. Mais il n'y a rien que je peux faire pour changer ça.
Oui, mais je ne peux plus endurer de voir les Anglais sur nos tables. De cette heure-là, alors ramassez tous nos affaires ici, là, puis allons nous en aller par Port-Royal, là, voir si c'est pas le meilleur.
Ben, si tu crois que c'est ça, faut faire.
Oui, ben, allons y aller. Là, allons nous aller.
Allons tout ramasser nos affaires.
Voilà.
Ça vaut point grand-chose, mais c'est valable à nous autres, ça que j'avais.
Tout amener là.
La laine pour te faire tes bas.
Ça.
Merci.
faut partir.
Oh, Salomon, ça fait des semaines que je marchais. Je suis venue fatiguée. Les enfants et tout sont fatigués. Et ma petite Cécile, j'ai peur qu'elle tombe malade avec pas assez de nourriture. Comment plus loin?
Chaud rendu. Chaud à West Clemens, ici, là. Et puis la famille Pigney a une farm, là, puis ils m'ont offert du travail. So, moi, je m'en vais au travail à cette heure.
Oh, Dieu merci. Il faut tout installer nos affaires en espérant qu'on va être ici pour longtemps. Je suis vraiment chanceux que la famille de Pickney nous a laissé rester dans une de leurs maisons, de leur ferme. Puis j'espère qu'on aura fini de marcher. Oups. Oh, Cécile! Oh, t'as déjà 7 ans! Oh, t'as tout le temps fait. T'en aimes un morceau de pain?
Merci.
Veux-tu brosser le bébé un petit à l'heure?
Margaret, j'ai des bonnes nouvelles.
Oh, quoi donc?
J'ai vu une caravane d'Acadiens qui s'en allait en Clare pour avoir des octrois de terre. Allons les suivre.
Des octrois de terre? Oh, ben, ça fait déjà 7 ans que je suis ici. Je dis pas bien ici. On est tout installé. T'as établi un traversier entre ici et Smith's Cove. T'es payé pour ton travail.
Oui.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut que tu fasses pour avoir ces octrois de terre ici, dans cette place ici, appelée Clare?
Ben, c'est pas un grand coup. Il faudra payer une petite miette par an là, pour la terre. Faudra, quand dans 3 ans que nous faisions le riz, à l'entour de 20 pieds par 16 pieds, et puis pour tous les 50 arpenteurs que harons, il faudra qu'en cultivions 3. Puis pour tous les 50 arpenteurs que je cultivais, il faudra qu'il devienne au moins 3 bêtes à cornes.
Oh, mais ça, c'est beaucoup de travail. Puis qu'est-ce qui arrive si tu peux pas faire tout ce travail-là?
Mais si je ne peux pas faire tout ce travail-là, perdrons la terre.
Oh. Encore une autre fois, j'aurai rien. C'est n'importe qui peut avoir ces terres-là?
Non, il y a rien que le monde, il y a rien que les Acadiens là, qui vont signer ça. Le serment d'allégeance, la preuve de fidélité à la couronne britannique.
Oh, ce papier-là. Le papier qui a tant brisé le cœur des Acadiens. Pasteur, il va vouloir de quoi?
Oui.
Il va nous emmener du bonheur.
Oui.
Ben, je suis ta femme et je vais te suivre.
Ben, alors, pacte une autre fois pour
OK.
nous en tourner.
Emmener tout ça.
Mettre ça
Vas-tu
là-dedans.
mettre le panier là-dedans, puis tu peux remporter ça, Cécile?
On va mettre ça. On va remettre ma table. Mettre tous nos affaires. On va passer là.
Emmener ça.
Oh, un autre four. Alors. Là. On va partir.
OK, allons marcher, puis marcher. Mais c'est pas si loin, cette fois ici.
Non, c'est pas si compliqué que tout ça. Là, chaud rendu.
Chaud rendu.
Oui, chaud rendu, dans Clare. Et puis, avons eu 36 arpents, on va bien faire.
Ouais.
Avons eu les lots number 42 puis number 5.
Ah,
Et puis ça qui est beau là, c'est que je suis entouré de notre parenté acadienne.
puis quoi s'appelait l'endroit qu'on est? Y a-t-il
Ici,
un nom?
là, je suis à Grouscock. À cause, c'est nommé ça à cause de tous les palotes qu'on a le long de la côte.
T'es pas l'autre. Oh, ça va faire des beaux fricots.
Vous, allez bien manger. Oh.
Oh, puis regarde la belle mer. Oh, ça va être vraiment, vraiment bien. On va être bien ici dedans, Clare. Il y a pas mal de roches, je trouve. Mais avec beaucoup de travail et puis la bonne volonté du bon Dieu, je suis bien ici dedans, Clare.
Oui, allô, bien. Puis à cette heure-là, que je suis bien installé dans le Clare, là, pourquoi allô pas visiter nos maisons de les Thibodeaux?
Bonne idée, bonne idée.
Bonne Joseph.
Ah, mais Joseph. Ah, ben, attends, c'est allons les voir, s'il y a des enfants dans les images. C'est à toi.
So that was a very nice play that shows the importance of the oath of allegiance, which the municipality bought at the auction. We will be very proud to be able to show that to the public. Next, we adopted the agenda before the presentation. Are there any declarations of conflict of interest?
If not, we made the introductions and the presentations. We will go on to item 4, adoption of minutes of December 20th, 2017. Any errors or omissions? If not, a motion is in order. Moved by Carl, seconded by Eric. All those in favor indicate by saying yes. Contrary, no. Motion carried. 4.2, January 3rd, 2018. Council and committee meeting, any errors or omissions? Anybody for the motion? Moved by Carl, seconded by Hector. All those in favor indicate by saying yes. Against, motion is carried. 5, business arising. There is nothing there from the previous council meetings. Then we will go on to the warden's activity report. I don't have much of a report because of the holiday celebrations, but on December 27th, I participated at the Christmas supper to recognize the students in Clare who are celebrating or studying medicine, and it is to honor the people who are studying in medicine, an informal meeting to tell them that we're proud of their work, and it is a good chance for them to speak among themselves and for them to talk to the local doctors and have an understanding of what is practicing medicine in Clare. And these activities helped us quite a bit. On January 6th, I had an interview with the Digby Courier with the Municipal Boundaries Commission on January 9th. I had another interview with Le Courrier for a report on the evaluation of the electoral boundaries. On January 15th, again, it was an interview with CJLS to discuss the same thing. And today, January 17th, another interview with CJLS for the Weekender program that will be on the air next Sunday morning to discuss the evaluation of the electoral boundaries. So as you can see, this study on the electoral boundaries meant a lot of big work, a lot of work. I don't know if you have any questions on my report. If not, we'll go on to 7 official statements from the members of council. Anybody with an official presentation? No? Next, the correspondence. We have a letter from Taikan City Foreign Affairs Office. Stefan?
Had a gang and found Taichung and found your stay here enjoyable. I would like to express my gratitude towards your municipal council for the support towards the establishment and development of the friendship between our two cities. I am sure that it is of great benefit towards the mutual cooperation between us in various fields. I have taken your invitation to our city government. We really appreciate it and are looking forward to meeting with you in the future, to further discuss about our cooperation in the near future. We also welcome your visit to our city again. Sincerely, Gu Chung, Director, Taikan City Foreign Affairs Office.
As-tu des questions? Plus ou moins, puis elle parle avec David Wong du China Business Bureau. Essentiellement, elle avait une demande au Central Government pour venir en Clare, en Nouvelle-Écosse, pour une délégation. Ça prend l'approval du gouvernement pour venir. So, j'espère qu'ils pouvions l'avoir, puis ça fera bon de les voir dans la municipalité de Clare. 8.2, Relais pour la vie 2018, chef d'équipe Kathleen Stewart.
My name is Kathleen Boudreau, and I'm chair of the Clare Relay for Life. I have been part of the committee for the past 5 relays, and it's a cause that is very near and dear to my heart. I am currently a breast cancer survivor and will be celebrating 5 years cancer-free this June. My goal every year is to try to have as much teams and participants as I can recruit. I must say, it surely is a big job, although I really enjoy what I do, and if I can only recruit one participant or one team more than last year, well, the way I see it, it's a bigger number than last year that participated in the relay. The Clare Relay for Life, we strive to make all survivors, all family members, caretakers, the ones who have fought, are fighting, and will fight, a remarkable day to remember. June 9th will be the relay from 6 p.m. to midnight at École Secondaire de Clare. It's a fun and exciting evening with lots and lots of entertainment, games, food, and challenges between teams, and of course, tears and laughter, and also lots of walking. I hope I have piqued your interest in having a Municipality of Clare team, which can be made of absolutely anyone, board members, family, or friends. I am prepared to meet with you or anyone you would assign as the captain of the team, and I can fill you in on what is needed to know in regards to the relay and answer any questions or concerns you may have. Thank you for your time, and please do not hesitate to contact me at any time. Kathleen Boudreau, Team Chair, Relay for Life.
As-tu des questions, des commentaires, Brian?
As-tu parlé au staff ou s'il y a du staff qui est intéressé de mettre en équipe?
J'en ai parlé pas de façon.
Did you have anybody to get a team on the staff? Yes, I spoke with a few people with the presentation that was made here about a month ago, and just to communicate that we would have a team. There is the volunteer at the council level. It was a good cause, but I did not do it in an official manner, but it is something I plan to continue, and I'm sure the staff will be ready to participate. Anybody else? It could be a team of staff and counselors also, because there are council members who would be interested, so we can get that organized in the next steps. I will follow up with Kathleen in the next week to say that there is an interest. We have the report of the General Director, Stéphane. Just as usual, is a presentation on our project. We have the sewer system in Church Point and in Meteghan. The 3 signs have been received and the installation is being done. And we will have the installation of the signs between now and January 26th, which is next Friday. It will depend when the panel shop will come and coordinate with Nova Scotia Power. The project is going well. If there is no anything to prevent, we will have about $54,000 below our budget, which is very good. With these economies, we are recommending to continue to improve our infrastructure in the sewer system with the purchase and installation of a SCADA system. It is something we are coordinating with the province, and it is eligible under the program and for our project. It is a modular system which will allow us to better transfer the information between our plants and the sewer stations, and we will better survey the system. The sewer system in Bellevue Cove has this system installed. It is something that helps us a lot with the supervision and the maintenance of our system. In Bellevue Cove, we can have access to it by telephone or internet, and the goal here, with the money that is remaining in the project, is to have the 3 signage in Meteghan, and we want to transmit that information from those 3 stations to the one in Bellevue Cove through Meteghan and Church Point. So it's an enabling project which will allow us to better supervise our system and to better integrate our system in the future. For the John Thibodeau Road, the sewer system there, we had a tender for that project, but the tenders that we received were too high, so we said that we would close the tender and recall later on. The tender will be launched again this week, and we hope to have it open until February the 12th. And the companies that will want to submit for that project will have until February 12th. For the cultural hub, there is not much new there. The work is going well. We are waiting for the steps behind the building for the fire escape. The financing from ACOA is being written now. The work that we hope to conclude with that is especially interior work, cosmetic work like painting, crack filling, lighting, to replace toilets and things like that, as well as the work that are necessary to go with the fire code. As part of the submission to ACOA, we need estimates, detailed estimates with the contractors. So we will, between now or shortly, we will launch a tender which is conditional on financing, but we will invite the companies of the area to apply. The specs are being prepared now. So in a few weeks, we expect to go ahead with that tender. For Clare 250, for a follow-up on the comments from the warden tonight, the committee is still meeting to develop the activities and finalize the agenda for the year, and we are talking about a reconstitution as we saw tonight, Clare in an evening 2, and the celebrations for Canada Day and celebrations for the arrival of Joseph Degas, photo exposition, wine and cheese, and activities at the park in St. Mary's, Cape St. Mary, and also activities during the Acadian Festival. And the next committee meeting will be on January 30th. For Cape St. Mary, it's winter, so the work at the park is slowing down, but the interpretive signs have been completed. The installation will be made in the spring. We plan to install them in the end of April, early May. We did not receive any answer yet from our MLA, Gordon Wilson, regarding our request for entry fees for the park, and the official opening of the park is planned for May 2018 under the 250th anniversary celebrations. The Bellevos Cove Development Commission, the group is working on the purchase of the boat. They plan to make a presentation to the council at February 7th in the in-council meeting. For the fire hall in St. Bernard, the tender for that project has been posted on January 8th, 2018. And for those who are interested in seeing the tender, it is available at the provincial tender site under the Construction Association of Nova Scotia, as well as our website here at the municipality. From what I understand, there has been a lot of interest expressed, and by asking for a copy of the tender. The deadline for the tender is February 5th, 2018, so it's coming soon. For the Annapolis Digby Clare pilot project, which is the commercial mission in China, we are waiting for a answer from the province, from the Intergovernmental Affairs regarding finances for that project. Vincent Tien, who works for the Annapolis municipality. But before that, the group continues to work on promotional material development as well as an itinerary to the tourists in China who want to come to the area. So we are that the municipality in Annapolis have translated some material with Mr. Wong, who will meet with representatives from China and who will present the material.
The Major Point Road, as requested by the council, we redid the estimates of costs to bring the road up to TIR standards. We calculated what the cost would be for each owner who has property on that road, and it would be amortized over 15 years. We spoke with the spokesperson for the group, Gerard Evans, in December for the boundary review, the electoral boundaries. The public consultation concerning the size of the council took place yesterday at the Veterans. There were a number of people in attendance. We had 500 odd surveys received from members of the community. Of the 540, there were a number who responded to the question concerning the size of the council. The responses were distributed among the different districts of the community as well as among different age groups. Stantec was very satisfied with the results. He said this is the best survey in terms of the percentage of population that participated that he's ever done. Based on the results, there was 55.4% who prefer the status quo or a larger council, 44.6% prefer a smaller council. Concerning a specific size, the preferred scenario, but by 196 respondents was the 8 councillors size. Most were in favor of remaining with 8 councillors. In addition, the comments that were made during the session, by and large, were in favor of maintaining the current size of the council. Based on these information, these results, Stantec will develop them with the plus or minus 10% variance that must be respected, and these will be presented at a public meeting at the Veterans Center on the 6th of February at 7 p.m. If there's a storm, the meeting will be rescheduled to Thursday the 8th of February at 7 p.m. and the results will be published shortly in the Courrier and the Clare Shopper and on the web page and our Facebook page, as we did the last time. The Grand Fondo 2018 is officially open. As of 17th of January, we had already about 60 registrations, 13 from outside the province. The website for the Grand Fondo has been redone to allow for easier access and navigation on cell phones and iPads. Promotional video of 60 seconds has been done for 2018. It was launched on YouTube and Facebook last week. There's a bulletin which will be distributed electronically to over 1,500 correspondents. The Meteghan River sewage system, we haven't been speaking very much about that, but I will mention it this evening because this project is also complete. All the expenses have been paid and we are under budget for that project as well, to the tune of about $80,000. So instead of leaving that money on the table, we are proposing a number of additional purchases which will allow us not to modernize but to upgrade or improve, enhance our present systems. One would be a pump for the plant itself, and the second would be the outfall pipe. I spoke about this last year as something that we would have to address eventually. The advantage of a bigger pump is that when we transition from a dry bed to the current system, the geotube, as the bags are filled up, this creates pressure and the pump has to do more and more work. The pump that we currently have was not designed for that system, but to function more on dry beds. So this is something that we noticed after the transition to the new system. The outfall pipe, as you recall, is the 900-foot pipe that we have in our plant in Meteghan. That pipe is quite old and it's been influenced by the tides and the rocks, and and with erosion, there are parts of the tube that have to be replaced. We were noticing last year that this was coming, and we will be perhaps developing a project around this problem. With the money we have left over, we can do it. So this is something which is necessary. So if the council is in agreement, we will proceed in that direction. We also need the approval of the province. If they say yes, it will be under the budget for the project that we had. The pump is no problem. The tube, we only have to explain why we want to do that, but this is certainly something that we can do and can be done within the amounts of money that remain. Concerning finances, on the 31st of December, the municipality had revenues of $8,535,000 about approximately, expenses of $6,000,000 and some odd, for net revenue of $2,374,000 approximately on the 31st of December of 2017. The municipality had a balance of $2,000,000 some odd in its bank account, 316,000 odd in the capital fund, and a total of $3,838,909. The last amount is divided in the following way: operational reserve, 439,000, reserves for capital projects, 2,604,000 approximately, landfill closure reserve, 317,000 odd, and gas tax reserve, 436,000 some odd. For the gas tax reserve, we received our allocation for 2017-18. This amount, we would receive it at the end of January, February. I do not recall the amount foreseen for this year, but it would be in the order of $400,000. Internally, not much to note, not very many meetings, but the management team is meeting, and our priorities are human resources within internally. Our policies need to be modernized, and we are looking at that presently. This is a project that will be going on for a number of months. That's my report. Thank you, Stefan. Are there questions or comments? To be clear, the sewer system in Meteghan, I take it you are all in agreement with continuing the work. I don't think we need a motion since we're within budget, but I think it should be mentioned at least. We now go to 10 committees. 10.1 permits, construction permits. Neil, can you do the report? Yes, I can do this report. In 2016 December, there were 8 permits with a value of $361,560. Compared to 2017, there were 12 with a value of $587,560, and to date for the year, $8,806,589. Compared to 2017, $11,734,994. So a difference of 3 million more this year. Thank you. Are there any questions? We go to 11.2, the search and rescue of, I beg your pardon, 10.2, Police Advisory Committee. Neil, do you have a report? Just a short report. We met on the 8th of January We were all there except for one, Daniel Godet, who's the new member. He came. Things are going well in Clare. A new officer name of Luc Bourgeois is a young recruit. We met him. He's very nice. He's from New Brunswick, not far away, a neighbor. Danielle gave us a short report of traffic offenses, drug enforcement. He spoke about the criminal code, common police activities. These were figures and statistics. Speeding violations for January 2017 to December 2017, 430 speeding violations, with 150 in Clare. So there were examples like that. The meeting didn't go on for very long. We'll be meeting again in 3 months. I don't have the exact date. Thank you. Are there any questions? Are they at full staff with 7 officers in Meteghan? I am not sure, but I think they now are at 7 with the new person who just arrived. Are there other questions? If not, we go to 11, new business. Motion to name a road, the Margot Lake Road. This is following up on what we were asked. We were approached by residents to name their road the Margot Lake Road, Chemin du Lac Margot. The residents have followed our policy in the municipality for road names. They have the number of signatures, i.e. 66.7%, and the name is easy to translate from French to English. According to Gary Daniel, who is responsible for civic addressing, the residences are in conformity with our compliance with our policy, and they ask the council to adopt a motion to name the road. Is there someone who wants to make the motion? Carl. I move that the road shade by the properties, PID, property identification number 300220701, 303-65670, 300-22859, 302-05066, 300-09-823, 300-9807, 300-9799, 303-26656, 300-3071, 302-01610, 302-05165, 300-01572, 300-01564, 300-01499, 300-01556, and 300-227-19. Be officially named as followed: in English, in French, Chemin du Lac Margot; in English, Margot Lake Road.
Does anybody wish to second the motion? Hector, seconded by Hector. Any discussion on the motion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying yes. Contrary, no. Motion carried. Next, we will go on to 11.2, Clare Ground Search and Rescue. Thank you. This is just for information this evening, but it's something I hope to introduce in February. I was approached by Ground Search and Rescue to see if it would be possible that they be registered with the municipality as an emergency service provider. They have a provincial group and their association, not only in Clare, but other groups across the province that to do well, they should be registered with the municipalities they serve. The process for doing that is all explained in section 10 of section 285. It is something that we do for the firemen. It is not limited to the firemen. It applies to other organizations who qualify as emergency services provider. There is no cost to the municipality. We don't have to grant them any more money than we do. It's not a municipal department, but simply it allows us to be more efficient with the way that we interact with those groups and our EMO. And the ground search and rescue case, to activate them as it is now, we have to go through the RCMP to do that. It's not to say that it's not good, but in certain cases they should be activated, but they're not. But in registering with the municipality, it gives us the capacity as municipality and EMO to activate them directly ourselves. That's the big advantage for us and for them. It allows them to be more active. They are already active. They do a good work with the municipality and we appreciate that, but it will allow them to respond to situations that they are not required to now, but they will be more active. They will be able to put the training that they had in place, and they see this as a benefit, and they are asking if it is something we are ready to consider. The process to follow is simple in the sense that it is only a form to fill in. There are certain conditions that we ask if they are incorporated, what are the services they offer for insurances, etc. But to do that, it is strongly recommended that there be a policy in place at the municipal level, not only for ground search and rescue, but also to other emergency service providers to recognize them officially. So between now and the next week, we will have a more formal policy written out. And in February at the next meeting, we will come with a recommendation if nothing changes. And if the motion is accepted, that we recognize search and rescue as emergency respondent for the municipality. So this is just for your information this evening. Any more questions? If not, we will go on to 12. The in-camera session, there is one item. There is the Cape St. Mary Lighthouse Park. It's not a big agenda, but because of the celebrations, the last meeting was December 20th, so there was really 2 weeks of work. So in saying that, I would like to say good evening to everyone who is on the air. And we need a motion to go in camera. Moved by Neil, seconded by Carl. All those in favor indicate by saying yes. Contrary, no. Motion is carried.